In case you can't tell by my accent, I'm in Australia. Now, Australia has many iconic things. Oh, yeah. Salty, yeasty, Aussie goodness. Well, aside from Vegemite, one of those iconic things is the world's largest vintage toy shops. And that store is Lobos Collectables. I hadn't been there in a while, so I thought I'd visit them today. Over the years, I've bought many collectibles from them, like this bloody ripper. Well, let me just read what it says on their About Us page, because I don't want to misrepresent them. I forgot I don't wear glasses. We are Australia's largest and most trusted vintage collectible store, specialising in vintage toys from the 1960s to the 1990s. Our most popular brands are Star Wars, Masters of the Universe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Street Sharks, Power Rangers, and many, many others. Feel free to browse our eBay store or come down and visit our store in person. Well, let's stop lollygagging about and head there now, shall we? Lobos is located in the Melbourne suburb of Thornbury, and it houses over 100,000 vintage treasures. Let's head in and see what they have on display. That's the quarter-scale Robocop from PCS, but that's actually the deluxe version where it has an interchangeable right arm to have the gun pointing upwards. Here's a look at their Star Wars range. I'm not a massive Star Wars guy, although I do love the original 3 movies and have a tiny Star Wars collection. And here is their entire back wall, which featured not so vintage toys. Oh, the Hoff. That Knight Rider car is sick. I used to watch that show with my dad. Oh, and that Mr. T figure. I got one of those. A dear friend of mine from high school gave it to me. Whoa, if only he knew how much it was worth now. Now it's time for some vintage DC. I've always preferred DC over Marvel. Oh, my old man's a massive Phantom fan. In fact, I bought him that exact same figure right there, the one from NECA. He'd be drooling over this. Oh, they even have the original Technodrome in mint condition. And here's what I'm a sucker for. Vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures, mint on card. Especially if they're in a protective acrylic case. And of course, this tour wouldn't be complete without some Motu, or He-Man Masters of the Universe. Now we have found some Rocky stuff here, which is stuff I've already got, but it's still cool to see some Rocky stuff. Actually, I just found a Voltron, which I've already got at home, but this one is in better condition. They've actually got multiple. They've got 3 in there. I'll just show you. Hang on. Actually, there was some more Rocky stuff here, but they're just Jack-specific announcers. They're the announcers, not actual main characters. But I'll show you them anyway. Now, a Motu figure which I had as a kid, and I'm tempted to buy today. I'll show it to you now. Now this one I'm definitely probably going to take. It's the original VHS tape for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990 movie, where the tape was like, it was green. I had it as a kid, so I'll probably take this one today. I just found the Batman cabinet here. Well, I'm back from Lobos, and I just thought I'd show you some of the items I ended up picking up. I didn't end up picking up the that Ninja Turtles tape. It had too much damage on it. They wanted like 70 bucks for it. But I did, however, pick up this VHS tape, the Aliens VHS tape. This is the, of course, the theatrical cut, because obviously the director's cut never came out on VHS. But I tested it on my VHS player, and it works great. And the picture quality is pretty good too, after 40 years. So that was a cool pickup, only $5. Next, I picked up this Master of the Universe vintage Man-at-Arms, and this came in its acrylic case, dated 1982. So there it is there. It's in pretty good condition. It's even unpunched. Now I'm not going to say how much I paid for this. Next, I picked up this cool little Chucky statue. So this didn't cost too much, but it's a cool little addition to my collection. So that's it. So that concludes today's video. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye.